After school, his dad picks him up, and then I pick him up Monday from school. So why don't you show pictures when you're pregnant? Because I was everybody already talks about how ugly I am anyways, and how fat I am, and how this and that, and so I don't like to post hardly any pictures anymore, just because I've had a really hard time with it, and it's just not good for your mental health, I don't think. Will Hudson be on the show? Maybe. I don't know. He was there when we filmed, but a lot of times, like, his dad doesn't like him to be on camera, so I try to respect that. Where would you guys most want to travel to? Yo, we wanted to go to the Amalfi Coast, but that ain't happening anytime soon. I think that everybody has to stand up for what's right, and, you know, if that hurts someone's feelings, like, I'm sorry that it hurts your feelings, but in the end, there's right and there's wrong. There's a lot of gray, you know, with parenting, but there definitely is a right and a wrong, and you have to stand up for that, and if that steps on someone's toes, then, you know, that's their problem and not yours. Obviously you can change your delivery and be nice about it, but, you know, the truth is the truth, and you can't get around that. So is your hair naturally straight? It's like a weird wave, you know, like you try to like embrace the waves, and then it ends up not looking right, and then I don't know. What do we have planned for after the show? Ryan loves metal fabrication. He's a certified diesel mechanic, but he loves metal fab, and I will sell insurance, and I'm good with that. I love it. I got my real estate license, and yeah, that ain't gonna work. Are you scared of the virus going around? I'm not scared for myself. I'm scared for the elderly and my grandparents and my parents and my dad. Both my dad and my grandmother have autoimmune disorders, and so yeah, it makes me really scared for them. Ryan's relationship with my parents, they love him. He loves them. They are so supportive of him. It's really sweet. I'm so thankful that they are. How do you remain so calm? Well, you can let it ruin your day, which for the past few days it has, or you can, you know, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and just keep going, and, you know, you reap what you sow. So in the end, yeah. Calorie deficit is the only way to lose weight along with clean eating. Yeah, I eat a lot of salad, a lot of chicken, and I really like cheeseburger salads, so those are cool. Let's see, are y'all still in the contract? Yes, ma'am. If Ryan is over it, then you guys shouldn't do it. Yeah, but whether or not you're on the show, like, the shit's still gonna keep happening, so why not benefit from it? I think that's kind of his look. Yes, we are gonna stay married. Foundation to use, beauty counter. Do Ryan and Hudson's dad get along? Do they associate? They had one bad association in the beginning, and then when Ryan came home from rehab, he went to specifically to his job and apologized to him, and ever since then they've been fine. Let's see. Nice people don't hate. People that truly hate on people are miserable. I agree. I'm not going to sit here and back down because I'm afraid, you know, to say the right thing. Like, every reunion we've ever been to, I've had an anxiety attack and gotten a fever and been really sick and nervous, and now I'm just, you get what you get. And so don't ever let people do that to you. You're a beautiful person inside out. Oh, you're so sweet. Can you do an Amazon guide? I don't know what that is, but I order a lot of stuff from Amazon, so I will look into that. How many takes do they ask you to do before changing subjects? Sometimes we talk about the same shit every time for like 6 times in a row, so that's cool. TikTok, I've seen people do those, but I don't even know what that is, and I cannot dance at all. I have 0 rhythm, 0 dancing skills. Like, do not ever, if you see me dancing, please put your head down and turn around and walk the other way. So I'm not gonna do a TikTok. Thank you. Are you naturally blonde or were you brunette? I'm like a mousy brown. That is pretty much my hair color. Thank you for being so genuine. No one else takes this much time to answer so many questions and be involved. Well, what other way, you know, can people know who you are? Because they're not seeing the real person. They just see you when you're so worked up and you've had just enough and you just explode. And that's not reflection of like your real personality, like every day at all. It would be funny if you yelled stop mowing. Yeah, but one of our neighbors is really weird, so I'm not gonna do that. Are people being toilet paper hoarders? Yes. Where's your shirt from? Rogue. It's a little tight. Are you afraid of this virus? Like I said, I'm just afraid for my my dad and my grandma, my grandparents. I'm just afraid for the old people. Does the MTV contract limit what you guys are allowed to say? In what regard? Because I just read through 40 pages of one, so yesterday or the day before, so send on your questions. Let me scroll all the way back down. Hi from New York. What advice can you give someone that doesn't get along with both sides of in-laws? Girl, I don't know. There are so many questions and no answers. I'm so sorry. There are so many, and I'm trying to keep up. I can't dance either, but my husband can. Yes. So now Ryan has like, I can't dance at all, but Ryan has like grandpa moves, so. Silly thing you can't live without. Coke Zero, I guess. I don't know. You can only be fake for so long. Me or just people in general? Because I'm being dead honest. I know you're trying hard. Thank you. Do you like the other girls on Teen Mom? I don't know them. That's not shade. I just really don't know them. I give you credit. I wouldn't be able to hold my tongue. Well, I might break at some point in this season, so. I mean, does the MTV contract tell you that you guys can't talk about scenes or topics until they release? Well, if that was in there, I didn't see it, and so here I am. So ask away. How did we meet? At the gym. I was going in, he was walking, or I was walking in and he was walking out, one of the two. I think I was on my way to work. I was in scrubs. Let's see. Hey from Canada. Does the show ever set up fake conversations? They set up conversations for you to have even if you've already had them. But how you choose to portray how that conversation went is not. So I guess that's on each individual person. What 3 things are you grateful for? My family. I already went over that. Lauren Holly, like a month and a half. So what is the prep for filming? They just show up, they start filming, and then they tell you what they're gonna say. And that's why a lot of times there's not any really good content on the conversation, because I'm really bad about coming up with things on the spot, and they ask like deep questions, and sometimes that takes time to come up with your answer. So. When does the next season start? It's on right now. It's on now. Let's see. Are there a certain amount of hours a day or week you must film? No, they just kind of text you like a few days in advance and say, hey, here we are, we're here. Did you see Dr. Drew said the BSR was okay before they shut them down? I don't know what BSR means. Who's behind you? Hopefully no one. I'm on my porch. They may have had their vacation planned. No, I changed the date. Jamie Lindy to be accommodating. If you were on the show, I wouldn't watch. Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, weren't on the show. Oops. Do you get paid on ratings? No, it's per episode. What kind of insurance do you sell? Property, casualty, and life. Preview said y'all are gonna sit and talk. Have y'all done that? No, I haven't heard anything about that. How is it being married to a guy that has a kid with someone else? Yo, it's hard. I think I'm like insane over here talking about phone. Let's see. Here's questions. Do you do live more? Sure. How often do you see Bentley? Like any weekend that he doesn't have an athletic thing. What did you eat for lunch? Tuna fish. Do the kids make money per episode? Their money gets put into a I can't remember what it's called, but you use it for school or like a trust type deal. So I definitely have a newfound appreciation for teachers. My mom's a teacher too, so. She has helped me tremendously. How old are you? 24. So when y'all meet with Dr. Drew, where do you go? Most of the time to New York, but since this COVID thing, he thinks it is, and it's a job as of right now. So you feel like the show changes your relationship with who? Is Dr. Drew nods her tea now? Yeah, he said I was a lot this last time. He said you seem a lot better. Yeah, like I was going through a lot. Okay, yeah, of course I'm doing better. How much weight did you gain with your pregnancy? Oh God, I don't even know. Did you know Ryan before you met? I did not. We ran in a completely different circle. Oh, how did it change your relationship with Ryan? I don't know. It doesn't really change it. It is, we both are just very straight shooters, and listen, it is what it is, so. Is the reunion canceled? No, it's just postponed. You do seem happier. Well, it used to really bother me, the things that I saw, really bad. And like, you know, like I said, everybody makes mistakes, but the only thing that you can do is try to be better and do better, and that's it. Just try to be a better person. And you know, I hate that all that people know me as is this horrible human being, but with the resources I was given and the situation that I was in, like that's the best that I could do at that time. And so we have made amends. Ryan and I have taken strides to make our relationship better. So, you know, can't believe people don't think being on TV is a job. Well, it pays your bills. What skincare do you use? Beauty counter. Did you get your lips done? Yes, because when I smiled, you could, like, it was a really gummy smile, and I thought that was awful. Being on the show is giving me a really bad complex too. These people are mean. Is she still with Ryan? I hopped on late. Yes, she is still with Ryan. She, me. In the words from Anna from Frozen 2, just do the next right thing. Absolutely. I think everybody should follow that advice. It's your go-to drink. I haven't drank alcohol in a very long time, but I really do like champagne. You did what you had to do. Yes. Hello from Island Terceira, Azores, Portugal. Hello. You put up with so much, and you're right. Everyone makes mistakes, and we learn from them. Yes. How long ago was the season filmed that's airing now? We just finished a few weeks ago. But right now we're back to October. So is what they're airing now, is back in October. I homeschool our children and your post made me laugh. You got this. Oh, girl. Woof. What kind of Jixer do you have? Jixer fever? What year? Let's see. There's 0. Oh, you guys are so nice. Did you move? Yes. We bought a house.